Hello, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here, and it is Tuesday evening, about 8:30 p.m. At the start of this video, and I wanted to record this to give you an update as to what's going on and how my treatment's going, how everything's going, what they found wrong with me, and just kind of let you know what's happening with me here. Um, Before I get started, I would just like to thank Mike from Virginia for the $100 super thanks. Mike, I appreciate you, buddy. Because the hospital probably drive me to bankruptcy, but I'm just kidding. But it'll definitely come in handy, and I thank you very, very much. Um, I really do. Okay, so from the last time I told you, I'll kind of recap it a little bit here. Um, the last time you saw me, I was in the hospital, and I told you that I had just collapsed. I was walking outside of New York, actually, and I just got collapsed, and was found by some people who contacted security, who called an ambulance, and brought me to a hospital here in Las Vegas. And it just so happened the hospital they brought me to is the one that my daughter works at. Excuse me. So it's ended out from that standpoint was a blessing, and not a blessing in disguise, but it was truly a blessing that I got brought here. So, and I'm very appreciative for that. So I went into the emergency room, and they did all their things that they were going to do. And, and their initial diagnosis was I was dehydrated. So, um, I'm pretty sure that's true. The last couple of months here on YouTube, I've actually been doing more things and staying more busy, and trying to drive my revenue up. I mean, let's face it, and it's worked. Actually, it's like my revenue for the last couple of months had been um, the best it had been all year. So my hard work actually was paying off a little bit. It's still you're still never getting rich off of YouTube, but it was it was coming through a little bit, and it was up, but my body just gave out on me, and I just collapsed, and the next thing I know, I was here in the hospital. So I went. They went to the emergency room. They drew the blood. They did everything. Of course, I told you I had whacked my head, although it's healing up pretty good, actually. So I had went from the emergency room to the fourth floor here. The fourth floor, the penthouse. I'm in the penthouse here. So I had, but what they determined and what they found out in the and doing the blood work was a lot of abnormalities, and a lot of the white blood cells were off. There were things in my kidney that was off, my kidneys, and the cells in the kidneys and stuff. And it threw me real concerned, and that's how I ended up here. It's like in this room. So Saturday, as I reported in my last video, was kind of a non-eventful day, and being a Saturday, so it was just kind of a rest day, and I guess which was nice, lay in bed and watch college football all day, right? So but I started to get my strength back a little bit and feel a little bit better. So, but in the meantime, I mean, they're doing a couple of things of blood work, and Sunday they're doing some blood work, and they're doing some different things and taking a look at a lot of the numbers. And Monday, yesterday, they ended up doing a oh, what do they call it? I mean, well, they've already erased it off the board. The echo. I'm sorry, the echo sound. They did an echo sound of my heart, which took them quite a while to do, to be honest with you. And then they did an echo sound of my neck, on both sides of my neck, actually, here and here. And so they did all of that. And of course, then you just hurry up and wait, basically. So that's kind of what I've been doing, is just hurry up and waiting to get the results back or whatever. And then today, this morning, I heard some news that came back. It's like a lot of those, miracles happen. My kidneys are fine. My heart is fine. My thyroids and everything, they're fine. Everything was fine. They did an echo of my legs, and my legs have always been dry. I have poor circulation in my legs, so I've just kind of lived with that for years and years and years. But they did find in my left leg, they did find a blood clot. So they have a blood clot in my left leg, and I will start medication on that tomorrow. But as of right now, anyway, unless they come back with something else, it's like maybe they find in the blood work or whatever. All of my numbers are getting back to normal, and my the white cell count or white cells or whatever are getting back to normal. My kidneys are normal. My heart is fine. And it's like I guess the carotid arteries. The only reason I know that term is from professional wrestling. They put you on a sleeper hold. They cut off your carotid arteries to your brain. But my carotid was fine. So it looks like everything's turning out okay. But like I said, it's like I'm going to be here for, it looks like probably a few more days as they keep running more tests and everything. But the original things that they had concerns about are concerns no more. And I'm extremely grateful. I'm grateful to the Lord above. Thank you. And I'm thankful to the staff here at the hospital. They've been amazing, very supportive and very kind. And my daughter for her support. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm just kind of still laying here, and I'm not sure how many more days I'll be here, to be honest with you. But that's the update. Everything's kind of returning back to normal. But unless something drastic happens here in the next day or two, and we'll just go from there. All right, everybody, I'm Lone Wolf Rick. Thank you very much for joining me. I greatly appreciate you joining me, and I will see everybody in the next video, okay? And bye-bye, everybody.